under New York Village Law, Section 7-725-A, small a.
Jeez,
What?
how do you remember that?
Because I got it right in front. It says, approval of site plans. The Village Board of Trustees may, as part of a local law adopted pursuant to this article, authorize the planning board or such other administrative body that it shall so designate to review and approve site plans. Well, if you go through the village code, including the zoning code, there is nothing in there about site plan approval. How that happened, I have no clue. You know, you would have thought years ago that a local law would have been adopted, but it never was. So the village board, since you can designate the planning board or zoning board to do it, it means the village board has the inherent authority to approve site plans. But you don't want to do this anymore. So we're gonna, after the first of the year, I'll put together a local law, and it'll have all the requirements of what you need for site plan approval. Similar, it won't be as extensive. You look at the towns is,
Yeah, that's a big
the towns is somewhat overkill. But like the village of Fairport has a more streamlined one that probably would suffice for the village. But we'll get that local law, so it's actually on the books that gives the zoning board the authority to approve site plans. 'Cause right now they don't. Because the planning board never had the authority.
No.
If the planning board had the authority, then they would have gone to the zoning board, but it was never given to the planning board in the first place. And how that slipped through the cracks over the years, I have no idea.
It was before my time.
We're not blaming you, Aaron. It definitely was before your time.
So you've got to go back 30 years to get them all
The
approved.
village board does not have to go through the training that's required, which is,
Yeah.
it can be extensive, so.
Agree.
But a lot of things like Brittany Woods and Creeper,
30 years to get them all
because
approved.
those also involve a subdivision of land, dividing a big parcel into smaller parcels. That fell under the subdivision ordinance, and there's a whole review process there. Also, townhouses are considered a controlled site use, and under the zoning ordinance, there is an approval process for controlled sites. But industrial stuff, like warehouses, isn't considered a controlled site, so it didn't fall into that either. So we have to sort of,
Yes.
we have to
Yes, we do.
correct that loophole.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
So anyhow, so that's all I had. So there's and I have a list in my office. There's probably 5 or 6 local laws that we got to tackle sooner rather than later.